that one song about being in fire?
In fire?
Yeah. Well, it's hot as fuck here, folks, and we're on the podcast, but we're doing it because we love you guys. So welcome to our sauna episode of the Too Good For You podcast, a podcast that's too good made just right for you. If I sound a little drained, it's because I am.
Let's get into it. Why are you drained, sir?
Well, for the, people of the world who listen and enjoy this show, to them it seems like we're just here. In reality, it's been about 2 weeks since we have been together in podcast world. And in the last 2 weeks, a lot of things have happened. I went to Vegas with our favorite guest, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
I was so graciously invited to join on the world tour activities of Las Vegas a few weeks ago, or whatever. And yeah, Vegas is Vegas.
Vegas is cool. Vegas, especially with Adam.
It was a good time. But I didn't really tell E-Man a lot about what happened on this trip specifically because I wanted it to be like just like straight reaction from him when I'm telling the story.
He was literally gatekeeping everything. I've asked him like every day and he still hasn't told me anything.
Well, so now that the day is here, I was thinking about it and I'm like, it's really not as funny as like I thought it was gonna be. Like when I go over this, but it's
just overthinking it now, dude. You should have told me when.
I definitely should have, because now you're gonna just be like, oh, that's it, and then I'm gonna be like, well, fuck.
I'm like, cool story. Yeah.
So yeah, we did Vegas. We had a really nice suite. I don't remember where we were staying. I think we were at the Park MGM.
Nice hotel.
We were staying. It's cool.
Nice little plit spot.
We had a penthouse up there, so that was pretty nice.
Ooh,
out there living lavish, 38th floor.
Rich life.
Top of the top. Had a nice little view of Top Golf. It was good.
You have a patio or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look over the patio and see?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see what.
No, like just see like.
Yeah.
If I jumped off right now.
Definitely dead.
Oh, I'm 38 floors. I would assume.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely falling for a few seconds, and I couldn't do that.
You? Oh no! Oh yeah.
Well, what you would like?
Would I jump off the patio?
Yeah.
No, I would not, Tyson.
Okay, say the building is coming down, and your option is to stay in the building or jump. 38 floors.
Are there patios underneath your patio?
The building is falling down. Fuck the patios under you.
I mean, dude, I'm either dead or I'm dead. Which way? How am I going out?
Yeah.
I'll go out on my own terms and I'll jump out.
Fuck no.
I will jump out. You're gonna stay in the falling building.
Yeah, I'd fight the building because there's a chance you could survive that. There's really not a chance of falling or jumping off of 38 stories. Plus, you have time to think about what you're doing while you're falling. Not really the best way to go out, in my opinion.
I mean,
I'd rather just a brick fall on me randomly than I just die, or I just get scrunched. I don't want to.
See, that's not fun.
Neither is thinking about why you're falling out of a fucking 38-story building.
At least my life could flash before my eyes before I go out on my own terms.
So you think that'll happen?
You think? Oh wait. Oh, I'm totally subjecting right now. But you think your life flashes before your eyes?
Not really.
You don't think so?
Not how they make it seem in movies. Obviously, I think it's more just
You think it's when you're dead?
I think it's more that you have there could be a thought of thinking. I think it's more thinking back on what you've done in your life, not oh, I remember being 7 years old and running through the forest.
Your whole life is
you don't get a.
Well, maybe it's the most memorable moment in your life.
I think it's more of just damn, did I really do everything I wanted? I think it's more of a realization of there could have been more to my life. Why? Where did this come up? Right? This life flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess in near-death situations, because I would say if you die, how are you gonna ask the dead person? But I guess you hear it in like near-death situations where it's like, oh, my life flashed before my eyes. But yeah, I don't think you get like a full like start from the beginning, like round one.
Oh, like not in like in the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no.
not getting that shit. So I think it's more just the idea of like, wow, my life is ending. Did I do everything that I wanted, or like, am I
Interesting.
happy with it, or like, because it's done. Like, I'm done. Like,
You're gonna
you
die
don't really have
at that
you don't
point.
have a choice about. So it's more just like, I feel like that is just more of like a way to like, I don't know, ease people's mind about death, because we do a lot of things to like make death less scary.
That's true. I mean,
So I feel like when they say like, oh yeah, you get to like have your life flash before your eyes, I don't think it's really like that.
I feel like it has to be specific, like scenarios or situations where that would actually happen. So like, I don't know, like a building is falling, you really like are not gonna survive. Like there's only one way to go, kind of.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like you see a bullet coming at you, like
Oh, you see a bullet.
bro.
How do you?
Okay, so
Mr. Matrix,
no, so
Neo over here saying,
No,
oh, I
mean,
saw the bullet
okay,
and I
think
caught
about
it
it.
in my
Think about it.
fingers."
When you but like there's also that thing where it's like before you die, like time kind of slows down.
I don't think so. Again, I think that's another myth.
There's only one way to find out.
Shoot each
One
other.
way, Russian roulette right now.
Yeah, I think again that's all just kind of like made up exaggerisms. Like, can you name a time in your life where you've really felt like the world has literally slowed down?
No, in my dreams.
Oh yeah, because you're fucking dreaming. But I'm talking about like in your normal like.
No, of course not.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like just because like you're in a situation, like time's not gonna slow down for you to like experience. Like it's just gonna happen.
Oh no, I feel like I can't know
No.
until I have a near death experience, which I knock on wood. I hope I don't have a near death. I would like to sleep and fall asleep and not wake up.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I totally sidetracked you. We're back in.
we're good. No, I can still talk about this.
All right.
I mean,
all right.
like, yeah, you think about it, like, right? So say like if there's a guy across the street, right?
Yeah.
Beefing with the guy, right?
Okay.
And pulls out a gun, bang. You're not gonna be like, oh, slow mo, you just shot. Like, no, you just got shot. Like it happens. Just
What
as
about
fast.
what if it happens when he saw that gun and he's like, "Fuck, like, I'm gonna die now." Well, he already like accepted that he might die.
Yeah.
So then that's when like, not when he gets shot, but like, right when that gun pulls out, he's like, "Shit!" And then life flash, slow down a little bit, and then he comes back and it pop.
I feel like that's just it's. I feel like it's just movie drama to instill like a sense of like connection with a character. I think that's what it mostly.
think?
Yeah, because it's like when you're watching something. If you were to watch a movie where there's no slow mo, everything is in real time. You'd be like, "What the like? This is psychotic." Like it would feel weird because everything is so fast, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, like there are things that do happen in real time, which makes sense. But if like, say like like an action movie, most action movies have like at least one or two like slow mo like parts for dramatic effect.
Oh, of
I
course,
think that's
yeah.
just part of movies to like make dramatic effect. Life is not as polished and dramatic as that. It's
Yeah.
very just cut like point blank. So I mean, yeah, if you get pulled up and get shot, like it's really not gonna. I don't think you get to have the glory of like, oh, let me go into my time portal and relive.
light.
Yeah.
See the light,
Let me
you
do the whole movie like, oh, everything's in black and
Freaking-
white now, sepia tone, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, you're not falling down with a tear down your
Yeah,
eye,
no.
like smiling. Like,
not at all.
You're dead. You got shot.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it hurt. You know, like
yeah, exactly. If it's a one fatal shot, you don't feel shit. You just get shot and you're done. Boom, dead.
yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, I feel like if you were to jump off a building, you just do a lot of thinking of like, oh fuck,
And
like,
see,
am I
that's
really?
where the time would slow down.
I don't think at all. I don't think gravity would slow down for you.
Well,
Your
gravity
body
won't slow
is-
down.
Your
The
body is still
physics-
falling
yeah.
very fast.
The physics won't slow down, but your mind possibly could.
You know, right? They say the mind is very powerful. We quite don't really know what exactly the mind can do. So maybe it can, but I don't know. I find it kind of hard to just like have that idea of like, oh yeah, like to prep yourself, like, oh yeah, like life's gonna slow down for me at the end, because like it's really not. Like it's
Watch
again, it may feel like that to you,
Yeah.
just because like that when your brain is like releasing so much of that shit into like your body, like you don't know how to like process it to you, but to everything else, it's like, no, that's just normal speed. So that could be. So I could be wrong. I don't know what kind of doctor talks about. I don't know what's the study of this.
like near death, like
Sure, or just like
traumatic. I don't know.
maybe neurologists.
It would
I mean, that'd be
probably-
something with the brain. So yeah,
Yeah.
whoever studies like dead people or people processing traumas. If you know anyone and wants to give us an answer, that would be cool. If not, then you have to just listen to our stupid fucking takes.
That's right.
But yeah, so 38th floor. It was a nice hotel, chilling. Went out, did some debauchery on the first night. Well, we went to a bar that is like, it's like the shittiest bar in Las Vegas that you could think of.
Really? The rundown?
Just
like-
absolute garbage.
Why'd you guys go?
Well, because it was Thursday. And
Thursday. You got deals or what?
Not at all. Well, let me get there.
Okay, sorry.
So we had a friend that Adam brought. She got a shout out on one of the last episodes that he was on. And so she came out with us. Real nice, sweet girl. And she was like, "Oh, like I
She
know
had a nice
this."
voice.
I mean, I'm sure she did, but I don't think that's the one that he was referring
Oh,
to.
okay.
But yeah, so she was like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna take you guys out to this place I know." And at this point, it's already like maybe like 1:32 because we didn't really get in. We didn't get into Vegas until like 11 midnight. Like we got
Oh,
in there
this is
super
1:30
late.
a.m.
Yeah, we got in there. We got in there
Wow.
late. Yeah, we got in there
Okay.
late, and our night didn't get started until very late. So it was like, cool, we're gonna go to this thing. 'Cause,
He's
like,
doing
it's
bender,
Vegas,
just-
like yeah, it was Vegas. Stuff isn't close till 4. It's 1 o'clock. We still have time. Boom, get the Uber. We're driving. It's Thursday.
Yes.
Place isn't open on Thursday.
Bro, so you're out there at 2 a.m. just driving to a spot,
Driving
get there,
to the
and
spot,
it's just like,
get there.
we're closed.
And it's like we had to pull into like a back alley thing because it was like the parking was like behind the building.
Okay.
So we pull up into like this alley and we're all like looking for like, what the fuck?
It's like,
Where
this
the
looks a little dead.
Where the fuck are we? Yeah. And then there's no cars in the parking lot. And then she was like, what day is it? And we were like, Thursday. And she's like, oh my God, it's closed on Thursday. And we were like, oh my fucking God. So we just told the Uber guy, we were like, hey man, like honestly, can you just take us back? Like, we're not getting out the car. So we had to Uber back. So then we were going to go to try to get into Dre's after hours. Because again, it was already like 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So we get into after hours. So there's a little bar right outside wherever Dre's is at. I don't know what hotel it is, but
That's like towards Paris? Not Cosmo.
Sure.
I don't know.
but whatever. Wherever Dre's is, there's a little bar and liquor store right on the corner.
Oh, okay.
$5 Patron shots on the marquee.
That's sick.
The boy and everyone is like, I mean, should we just do this? And we're like,
Instead of going to the bar. I mean,
I
it's
guess.
cheaper. It's cheaper.
at this
Yeah.
point, it was already maybe around 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. We haven't drank anything.
Oh, you guys didn't even pregame or anything?
Everything was closed in the vicinity, so we were gonna go
Oh.
to a liquor store, but most of the stuff was closed because it was 2 in the morning.
You're awake at
so
2
we were just
sober?
We were just sober.
That's crazy.
Get to this place, right? $5 Patron shots.
That's a sick deal, though.
Sus bar, super grimy, selling $5 shots and fucking glizzies.
Hot
Just
dogs?
hot dogs on
What?
deck and fucking $5 Patron shots, right? So boom, we start smacking down some Patron shots.
Oh, I thought you said glizzies, too. I was like, damn. all right,
No,
full
we
experience.
start smacking down the Patron shots, and then we are like, well, there's a liquor store right next door, and like we still don't have any alcohol. So it was like, fuck it, we'll just buy a bottle right now and just drink it.
Walking down the...
So we bought a bottle of tequila, and just drank it in the park, just standing in the. We didn't have a car, so we were just standing in the parking lot, just drinking out of a
Straight
brown
out of
bag.
a bottle?
Yeah, just drinking just.
And you don't even like tequila like that either.
Well, yeah, that was not the biggest problem.
Oh,
We were
okay.
looking like fucking crackheads, just like 6 of us just standing
2 a.m. in the
outside.
morning, just-
3, more like 3 o'clock.
Oh,
now.
see? Yeah.
Just 3 o'clock in the morning, just passing a bottle of tequila around to each other, and then we're like, all right, now it's time to go to the club. So then we start walking to Dre's. Get there, and then they want to charge us like a bunch of money. We're like, bro, it's already 3:30, bro. Like the club's gonna close. Like, why are we gonna pay it like $200 like to get in? So we were like, nah, fuck that. So then we fucking walked to Taco Bell and then went
cantina.
home. Yeah,
Gotta love it, man.
yeah. So that was the first night, and then the next day. Right, this was our first real day. So first thing we gotta do, we gotta get alcohol. 'Cause again, we didn't have any alcohol.
Yeah,
we
you
drank
guys
the
drank the
bottle,
whole
and
thing,
then
yeah.
So we busted a mission to a liquor store. Boom, got some alk, came back, pre-gamed, went to just hang out by the pool. We didn't have any plans for like a day club or anything, and it was all guys, so we didn't have any girls to like make
Like the
like a
free
ratio.
entry or
Yeah,
whatever.
so we were
Yeah.
like, damn. We went to the MGM pool. We saw, and then they were saying that the Wet Republic was like $65 a head, and we were like, we don't really know who's playing. Like, not really worth it.
That's an old what's called tea. Like a lot of old people.
Wet Republic?
Yeah, dude.
Oh. But yeah, so we were like, all right, whatever. So we just hung out in the lazy river. That's their pool. Boom, did that. And then. No, this is
where it gets good.
This is where the story. Wait, this is Friday. Yeah, because I left. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is where shit starts hitting fans, right?
Okay.
So boom, we come back, freshen up. We have dinner reservations. Nice little restaurant. So we're like, cool, we're gonna do dinner, but the boys wanted to gamble.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
You know, you guys play some poker, do some blackjack, whatever you want. And you know how I do it, and how you do it with slots, right?
Easy.
We do slots.
Yeah.
I don't really feel confident sitting at a table doing things, especially not poker, blackjack, whatever. So I was like, cool. Everyone kind of was like, all right, we're gonna meet up back right before the reservations, and we're gonna go. Everyone kind of like gave each other high fives. Bah.
Everyone just did their own thing. at that
Blackjack
point.
guys went to go play blackjack. Poker guys went to go play poker. And I was like, cool. Like, well, I'll follow a group, and then I'll go play slots like
Around
near
that
wherever
area,
they're
yeah.
playing. Start playing slots.
Okay.
Got my stuff on the thing, right? Boom. Doing things. Get a drink, whatever. Hanging out. Get up real quick. Away. Come back. My wallet's stolen.
No fucking way. No way, dude. This is why you told me? Yo, that sucks. Are you kidding me?
My cash, my ID, all my credit cards, debit cards, and everything else in my wallet. Gone.
And this is still like
early. This
early-
is like before. It's like 6 p.m.
that fucking sucks.
And yeah, so I'm like in the group message. All I just say is fuck. I don't say anything else. I just say fuck.
Everyone's
And
like,
then
"Are you good? What happened?"
No one said anything else, right? I just said fuck because they're all doing their thing. So now I'm like, my mind is like,
Where's my
I gotta
fucking
fucking figure this
wallet?
shit out.
Yeah.
So I, I'm looking around, see some of the boys, and I'm just like, hey guys, like, I'll be right back. Like, I want to go, like, do something real quick.
Oh, you didn't tell them.
I didn't tell
You
them yet because I wanted to see
You're not
if I
trying to
could.
get them
Yeah, I
freaked
wanted to
out,
see.
like-
Yes, I wanted to see if I can find anything. Right, so I'm running around. Right, I go back to where I was playing, fucking asking the people. I'm like, hey guys, have you guys seen a wallet or anywhere over here? And the guy's like, nah, man, like I haven't. I'm sorry. If you might want to check with like security or whatever, yada yada, or like one of the drink ladies.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a drink lady. Right. Eventually, one comes by, and I'm like, hey. Have you or anyone in this area picked up a wallet? I lost it at this machine right here, yada, yada, yada. And they're like, oh my gosh, no, I haven't. Like, we can, like, I don't know. Like, she was like, well, check the trash cans. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Check
like,
the
whatever.
trash cans.
So she's like, I don't know. So you might want to go find security.
Okay.
So security.
And this is just you. You're roaming around by yourself.
I'm handling this like I just myself, right? I don't.
Oh my god!
So I'm fucking stressing out. I'm fucking freaked out.
Anxiety's
crazy. Everyone else is having a grand old time, and I'm fucking out here.
What the hell's going on
and I'm out here fucking doing debauchery. So I'm like, fuck. So I gotta run all the way to the fucking like front, the lobby, and find a security guy. And I'm like, hey man, my wallet got stolen.
Yeah.
I need to put in a report. What can we do? He's like, all right, let me get some information down. What does the wallet look like? What's in it? Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Like, where are you staying? And all this other shit. Give him all the information. And he's like, well, we can go ahead and just, try to call the lost and found that's under the hotel to see, like, if they have anything.
Wow.
If someone turned it in or anything like that or whatever. Calls them. Nothing.
No luck.
Wow. So they're like, okay, so what you could do is you can put a lost item like report. Yeah. So if something does come up, we know how to contact you. And this was so actually no. So that was I did the one for security. Then I went to like the concierge and told them, and then they did that. And then they were like, you can do a lost report. It's cool. File the lost report. My phone starts blowing up. All right, guys, we're meeting up for dinner. Like, it's time to go.
You're like,
and I'm just like, still trying to run around and like do all this shit. And then, I get a call. They're like, Tyson, where the fuck are you? And I'm like, I'm walking through the casino. I'm like, okay, like meet us over at this spot. So I'm like, all right, man. So I meet up with them. And it's my boy Bryce. And he was like, "What's up, man? You're like, I'm up, yada yada." Like, you telling me like,
he's all winning and everything.
Yes, he's great.
Yeah. You're over here like,
he's
that's great.
He's drunk. He's winning. Proud of him. Love him. He came up hella good on that trip, right? So he's like, yeah, like, da. And I just look at him and I'm like, bro, my wallet got stolen. And he was like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, yeah, bro. And he's like, oh fuck. Okay, so then we go find like Adam and the rest of the crew. And then he's like, Tyson, tell him what happened. And I'm like, boys, I don't have my wallet.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you fucking serious? And I'm like, we can go look for it. And I'm like, no, guys, like, I already did everything that I could do, right?
Yeah.
I did everything. Like, it's not for you guys to worry about. Like, this is on me. But I was like, dude, like, I lost my wallet, right?
Yeah.
So, for the boys being the boys and taking care of me over the weekend, I appreciate you guys because they, paid for.
Wait, so you never found it?
Not at all.
I was waiting for a good like.
No, there's no good ending. There's no happy ending. I went the next day, went to call it lost and found again to see if anything happened.
Lame.
I checked my bank. They were using the credit card, so I had to cancel it.
Fraud.
Yeah, do fraud reports, get a bunch of new shit, and yeah, so.
Fucking sucks.
I've been riding dirty for about like
bro, that sucks.
Well, not really riding dirty. I have temporary shit, but yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I was like waiting for you to like. That's kind of dude. There's
no good ending. I
was waiting for you to be like I was waiting for to be like. You know what? It was in my front pocket the whole time. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing?
Would love for it to be that simple, but no. I got robbed and they were using my stuff. Yeah, so.
All right, so we're starting a GoFundMe for Tyson over here. Lost his wallet.
Just support us on the Patreon. I don't need to fucking GoFundMe.
Wait, you guys flew out there, right?
Yeah.
How'd you get back?
So now let's talk about how I almost got arrested at the airport.
Oh my god, dude, this is a movie at this point.
So my flight back home was not until 6 p.m.
Okay.
One of my other friends, he was flying out around like 2. So he was getting to the airport around noon just to get through everything. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to go with you because I'm going to have to figure out how the fuck I'm going to need to like
fly home,
persuade this because I need to get on this flight to go home because I had a work trip on Monday. And
that's even crazier because you're flying. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wanted it to be genuine. I'm shocking him.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
So right, get to the airport. Right, at this time, I'm thankful. My girl was helping me out because I was talking to her this whole time, and she's like trying to like comfort me, and she's like, like this stuff happens, like you're gonna be okay, yada yada. But I'm in my head, down, right? Yes. Yeah, but obviously, I'm freaking out, bro, because like they have everything, right? They have my ID, they have my cards, like they have everything, right? So it was more of just like anxiety about like what is the worst possible damage these people could do to me, and I have no control over it, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously getting home is also like another
big
stress
concern,
of mine.
yeah.
Because like I don't want to be stuck in Vegas or whatever. So, because that would be a strange
E-Man,
phone call.
Hey, E-Man, I'm gonna need you to drive to Vegas.
See,
real quick.
that's why I couldn't even call you to ask for help because that's how dedicated to the bit I was. So I'm not telling you.
This man was like, "Hey, fuck that." This man just experienced like a whole thing, and he won't call because he wants to get a genuine reaction on the podcast.
That is correct. That's how dedicated
This
I
is for
am.
you guys.
This is how dedicated I am.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
To the podcast. So yeah. So he's like, cool. I'm leaving at 12. We'll go to the airport. And I'm like, cool. I'm going to go with you just because I don't know exactly how it's going to play out.
That is true.
They could say everything is okay, get me done in 20 minutes, or they could keep me for 4 hours. I don't know, right? So I was like, I'm just going to go early as fuck, and we'll figure it out. So luckily, I get to the airport, get to the flight. No, not flight deck. Wherever all the airlines are.
TSA?
Not TSA yet. I'm at the ticketing thing because I don't have anything, right?
Okay. Oh, so you're like barely in the first part of the thing. Yeah. Okay.
And I go over there and I'm like, listen, I'm in a situation. My wallet was stolen, and I don't have any sort of identification or anything right now. Mm-hmm. But I have a flight. I have a flight number, and I have
you have all
my
the
stuff
details and everything.
Yes. So she was nice, very easy. Was able to print me up a ticket and was like, okay, so when you go over there, like, you're just going to have to talk to TSA, right?
Uh-huh.
I have TSA pre-check as well.
Okay.
So, I went in that line because that's what I have.
They're like, ID, sir.
And they're like, ID. And I give him the paper ticket. And he's like, no, I just need your ID. And I'm like, I don't have it.
Yeah.
And he was like, you don't have your ID? And I was like, no, sir, my wallet was stolen. Like, I don't have anything. Mm-hmm. So then what does he do?
Calls the other TSA agents.
Yep.
Hey,
you might want to come over
got
here.
a situation. Getting the gloves ready.
might want to come over, right? And so they pull me over to the side.
Okay.
And then the guy is like, what's going on? And I was like, well, my wallet got stolen, so I don't have anything.
Dude, you're like a record player.
And
just like telling
yeah, and so he's like, okay, well, do you have any sort of identification? Do you have any prescription like things or like anything?
that says this is you.
I was like, I have photos of my passport, my ID, and my social security number. He's like, digital documents don't count. It needs to be something physical. So I'm like, well, fuck, I have nothing. And the guy keeps asking me like 3 times. I'm like, bro, like, I would literally empty out my pockets, and it was $32 and my fucking phone. And that's all I had. Damn. And so they're like, okay. And so they call another guy.
A whole
thing. Boom.
The whole
call another guy. Again, asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Follow me. So I'm following him.
You going to the TSA?
I'm going to the back rooms.
Oh.
And at this point, I'm fucking freaking out.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
dude, I'm going to jail. Like, they're not gonna let me on this plane. Like, this is it. Like, I'm gonna have to get bailed out by my parents or some shit. Like, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, go ahead and leave your baggage here.
Did they check your baggage too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like, you leave your baggage here. We're gonna check your baggage and then put your phone over here because you can't use your phone in here. So I was like, okay.
You're like, here you are, sir.
Sitting down, and then it's like a desk, like a little table. So I'm sitting on one side, TSA on the other side, and it's just like a phone. So he picks up the phone, and he's like on the phone, and then I had to fill like some paperwork about like I think it was like my name, social. I don't know. I don't want to give out too much.
Yeah.
I don't know if the TSA secrets. But yeah, so like
they said don't talk about none of this.
Hey, I was an NDA. And yeah, so I'm picks the phone. The guy's just sitting there. They're just and they're talking, right? They're doing their thing, and then they're just asking me like random questions, so, like first and last name, social security number, what's your address, do you have any previous addresses, who is a family member or someone who's a family member that you have information on. You gotta just taking out a bunch of information.
Okay.
And they're like, okay. So I was probably in there for maybe about 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
And then they're like, okay. They just sent me on my way.
Oh, really?
So
Were they like looking? They're probably looking with all the information.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know exactly what was going on, but I mean, they were just.
Dude,
it was a very scary and not a circumstance I wish for anyone.
Dude,
to
that's
go
an
through.
experience. You just had a whole ass movie of a trip. That's wild, dude.
Yeah. So. Shout out to the boys. Hope you guys had fun in the clubs and shit while I was at the hotel room chilling.
That sucks, dude. Man.
Yeah, so, but yeah, so
you should
good
have
times.
called, dude. You should have called.
I mean, it's all good. I made it. So
Would have been like express first class rate. Let me send you your passport or some shit. Like like something. So are you like after the trip? I know you went somewhere else for work. Did you have to use your passport?
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. So you getting a new ID?
Hopefully.
Excuse me.
I mean,
sir,
I paid
need you
it.
to come to the DMV.
I mean, I paid for one, and then it said it takes like 2 to 4 weeks, and I was like, if you don't get it in 4 weeks,
Damn.
like call this number. So if I don't get it in the end of this month, I gotta call and see what happens. So, but yeah, so
I don't know how I feel about, dude. I'm sorry about that. Sucks, man. Like that.
I mean,
that really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, and I've been trying to find ways to like cope with it. Like I'm still trying to make it like seem like funny, but like deep down, like it still hurts.
Of course.
But, like,
the fuck?
But I mean, looking back at it, like it is kind of funny, like the shit that I went through.
I feel like once you get all your stuff back and everything's settled and figured out,
Yeah.
that's when you're gonna be like, you're at a bar and you're like, hey guys, that's the time when
Yeah. So I actually invested in wallet chains. So I'm bringing wallet chains back. So
Oh, are you?
so I can't lose my wallet anymore.
You went first thing you did when you come back, go to Hot Topic.
That's right. Went on Amazon.com, bought myself 4 wallet chains.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, bro, I was about to be like, respect to that, man. Like those used to be really cool. I liked those back then.
Yeah. But yeah,
Damn.
so shout outs to y'all out there in Vegas who was using my credit cards and shit. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, for real. I was like, shout out. Fuck them, dude. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, if you're listening to this, fuck yourself. But yeah. So yeah.
That's gonna be the clip. Just like fucking whoever stole my fucking wallet in Vegas, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a whole social media thing and it's gonna be find Tyson's wallet.
Nah, it's all good, man. I don't need all that. But yeah, so that was my fun and exciting Vegas adventure.
You know what's
Almost
funny?
getting
You were
arrested
literally-
at TSA.
It was like you were telling me that like I can't tell you yet. Like it's good, like a crazy like funny story. Nah, dude, this kind of made me sad, bro.
It's like, I don't feel sad. Like I said, like yeah, it sucks, but like, the main thing that was to do was to get home. I made it home. I canceled all my cards. I got new cards. Well, I'm still waiting for one card, but did all that and just gotta wait for my license to come in, hopefully, and then. But
I mean, good thing you didn't have like your social card. Like imagine like that.
if I didn't have my social security. At least I don't think I did. No, definitely didn't. But
About to
yeah.
go home, check your files.
I already know I didn't because when I was looking for my passport, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
So. But yeah. I mean, it just sucks because I gotta go and I had to do everything. I had to get new fucking, like my insurance cards and then like my fucking, all my
All
insurance
your
cards,
everything.
So it's a fucking hassle, but
Yeah.
I'm here. I could have been locked up in jail somewhere or fucking dead on the street.
I don't think they would lock you up.
No, they wouldn't.
They might have been like, sorry, you're gonna like you can't get here until
Nah,
you have identification. or
I mean, they made a good point about it though. Honestly, though, because like you people lose shit all the time, right?
especially in Vegas.
Yeah, so it's like this is probably nothing new to them. It's all airports probably have the same procedure.
I would hope so.
It doesn't take as long as I thought it would take.
But it's just a hassle going through all that.
Yeah, it's a hassle. Then you got to come back home and then get everything back and all that shit. So
Well, I'm glad you made it home safe, man. I'm glad because like literally, he didn't tell me anything. Tyson literally was like, I asked him every day, how's Vegas, whatever, and he's like, no, it's good, it was cool. That's it. No no extra information packed in.
That's why I didn't have any videos like my story or anything either, because I wasn't anywhere. I was just in the hotel room.
I thought you were having a great time, and that's the reason why. Like you're just like,
No, I would love for that to be the reason, but no, I was in the hotel room.
That's a fucking movie. Well, shout out to the guys, the group you went with, helping you out, man.
Shout out to the group, man. They really did help me out a lot. So, shout out to all the boys out there, and best of luck, JD out there. So, that's what we did, man. Living life on the edge.
That is living life.
Fucking.
Welcome to the World Tour, Adam Cole World Tour.
Lose your wallet. Yeah.
That's a slogan.
Oh man, lose your virginity or lose your wallet. What's it gonna be? Welcome to World Tour Part 4.
It. Next time we go to Vegas, if we ever go to Vegas, I'm just gonna have a chain wallet with you. I'm gonna put an air tag, dude. That's actually
my buddy again had an air tag in his wallet.
Yeah,
but I feel like if I had done that, they would have found it and threw it away.
I know there's. At least I think I know. I think I saw like it's like a sticker one, and you kind of like could hide it.
Hidden one.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to invest in some shit like that after. Yeah, so.
Well, if you don't invest in a wallet by like a tracker by then, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. So, hey, thanks for the gift idea.
Oh wow, what is this new clothes? Oh, where'd you get a fucking tracker?
I mean, dude, honestly, if I was gifted a tracker, I'd be kind of like, thanks, man, I appreciate that. But yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Oh man, well. Now you beat all my Vegas stories. I'm not gonna get anything close to that now.
Man, yeah. Unfortunately, I think Vegas might not be the place for me because the last couple of times I've been to Vegas, they've all kind of had their own little shit shows. Maybe not the most. I was all like, wait, not the most recent time before this. I was super fucked up on the way home, and I was fucking like sick.
Yeah, we gotta pull over.
Yeah,
I
was over, throwing up and shitting. Yeah. So that shit didn't fucking work out. Time before that, I think was the fight, and then maybe a couple times before that were fine because I was young. But as I got older, I don't think Vegas is really the spot for me anymore.
You're gonna go to Vegas to enjoy the shows versus the club.
My luck has been running out in Vegas, so I don't think I need to return back to the city of Vegas for a while at least.
Sin City, dude, that's crazy. Yeah. So you left your stuff at the slot machine and then you got
just
up.
Went up for a second. Yep, came back and it was gone.
Dude, they were eyeing it probably. Those guys were probably fucking waiting.
I mean, either that or they just happened to be at the right place at the right time and just saw an empty seat and a wallet and just.
I would have been talking to security and be like, I need to see the tapes. I don't.
Yeah,
care.
I mean, yeah, I was they was thinking about that, but I was like, bro, honestly, this shit probably happens 100 times a day. There's
over there, probably.
Yeah, so it's half of I think most of their time needs to be more worried about who's stealing from the casino aside from who's stealing from each other. Yeah, because they're more the $80 I had in my wallet is way less than the thousands of dollars I could be losing if they're not paying attention to someone trying to count cards.
Dude, your story I was thinking of so many different possibilities or
he got
endings.
Fucked by a stripper.
Yeah, or fucking
hangover.
I sat down at the slot machine. Guess what? I won the jackpot.
$1 million.
Yeah, and I'm all you're waiting to tell me nah, dude.
Oh no, dude! If I would have won, I would have been we're fucking rich. The studio is getting bought fucking tomorrow. We're moving out this bitch.
Oh shit. Yeah, that would have been. I would have been upset if you didn't tell me.
Yeah, if it was a good thing, I definitely would have told you.
Okay,
but
all right.
Since it was
at least it's a story now. At least it's a story. And now you know that you could go through TSA without an ID. You just have to go through.
You got to go through a process. Yeah. But like I said, it's definitely something I don't want anyone else to go through because that shit fucking sucks. So keep your fucking ID on you.
That's crazy. They should
tape it to your forehead.
They should have on Apple, they have the wallet. They should have that, but an ID.
Yeah.
That's that you could use.
Yep.
I
mean, I give it about 5 years. I'm sure they'll start doing that because everything's moving to the phone anyway. So
it's all electronic.
Eventually, they'll just look at your butthole and be like, "Yep, you're good." you know.
I don't think they would need to look in your butthole. They're gonna have the technology to see through everything.
Yeah, X-ray.
No, I meant like layer by layer by layer by layer.
Arkham Knight, yeah.
Is that Arkham Knight? Is that a thing?
It was
Batman doing
Yeah,
that?
it was part of the Arkham Knight game. You got to like zoom into like different levels of people's bodies.
Ooh.
See their bones, muscles, blood, veins. You just go deeper, deeper, deeper. Yep. So yeah, that was my trip.
Goodness, man.
Thank you guys.
Look, you got the sirens coming now.
I told too many TSA secrets. Oh no. But yeah.
Dude, I don't know what to talk about anymore. It's kind of
We can change it up.
That's
So,
wild.
yeah, that was my story. Anything started happening to you over the last couple of
Over the last weeks, I mean, the only thing, nothing close to that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I mean, went to a work party, met people that I've only seen online. So
Nice.
that was it. Oh, honestly, pretty crazy because I met these guys. Like, I met these people. Like, I talked to them, but meeting them
Because you work remotely.
yeah, but meeting them in person was crazy because like I see them in a professional way, and then they were over here like we're getting hammered.
This is your first work party you've ever been to?
Yeah, no, well, it's the first one that the company has had since COVID.
But have you been to other like work parties, like for other companies?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, like, I mean, like you met like Jay, so like he's my old coworker.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you see how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's like we're like.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I guess that's also too like you guys are all in the same age. I feel like your company is like people who are like
it's like wide. It's
yeah,
like
older
spread over,
and yeah stuff.
So then, like, it was funny because, like, I saw these people and they were like, yo, what's up? Like, so informal, like, hugs. And then she's like, or they were like, shots? And I'm like, damn, it's that kind of party.
Yes, please.
I mean, I did take a few shots. I had to loosen up.
Hell yeah.
I walked in and, like, my team wasn't there.
Stiff.
I didn't know no one.
Yeah.
I went to the corner of the party and kind of just had a beer and just stood there.
Oh, no.
Dude, it was the awkwardest thing. And then, like, I was like, I've seen you, but I'm not going to go up to you and be like, hey, you know? And then, so, like, I was just, like, hand in pocket, beer, literally in the corner, and then, like, bring out my phone to pretend like I'm doing something when I'm really,
Of
like,
course.
I'm playing Sudoku or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And then fucking, like, I ended up calling and saying, hey, are you guys here?
Oh, no.
It was so embarrassing. And then, like, I mean, of course, throughout the night, it got better because talk to more people, closer, drinks are flowing.
Yeah.
So that was my fun thing. What else? I don't think I did anything else. I mean, had pool parties.
Just cool. Hope you guys had a good Labor Day.
That's right. That's right.
coming out.
Especially in this heat wave if you're in SoCal.
All over the place.
It's
But
fucking hot, dude.
It's hot as fuck, man.
It's hot.
But thanks for having a pool.
So shout out to my parents,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for having a pool to let us.
If not, we're going to use the hose, man. Like,
Fuck this. Yeah.
I low-key want to have a slip and slide, like, party. Like, big water slide. Kind of just water activities. Don't have a big enough house for that. But, you know, it'd be kind of cool.
Did you ever have those like water slide like bounce houses things?
Not a...
Okay, let's do it. Let's do a tier list.
Okay.
Of bounce houses. You got your normal, just
Regular
rectangular jumper.
Okay.
Then you have the slide.
Okay.
Then you have the water slide.
But it's still the inflatable one? Okay.
And then you have the obstacle course.
Fuck, dude. These are all S tier for me. The regular jumper is probably a A tier. But everything else is honestly S tier.
Bounce.
Okay, actually,
Bounces.
out of those four. All right. A tier for the jumper. B tier for the slide. The regular slide. A tier for the water slide one. And then S tier for obstacle course.
Okay, so we got regular bounce houses, slides, water slides, and then obstacle courses, and then you have like the games too, like the sumo or like the boxing.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that one.
I mean, I didn't have it, but I've done it.
No, I mean the only place I did it was probably at a school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
okay, so do it again. I apologize. I wasn't really listening.
All right, now I got to remember them. A tier for regular jumper,
Okay.
regular rectangular jumper.
Yeah.
B tier for the slide,
Okay.
Like basic slide. A tier for the water slide. S tier for the obstacle. And honestly, S tier probably for the sports games.
Okay.
Especially like that one you got a big ass Q-tip. Just start fucking smacking people.
The fake military fucking jousting shit. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
That's my list. Honestly, yeah. Only B tier is because I got burnt on
A regular
the slides.
slide, yeah.
So it's like I don't have fond memories of it.
It's true. Fair enough, fair enough.
But you, your turn.
Not bad. I think I'm pretty much on the same. Obstacle course is definitely S tier. You know, there's nothing better than a fucking good
That's the
obstacle
best thing,
course. A water slide, again, S tier.
Okay.
You're wet, you're hanging out, you're sliding down, you're going fast, it's crazy.
Probably
It's
why
good.
mine's like A tier. I don't like water slides.
Yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna put regular bounce house as A tier, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Versatility,
It is a versatile.
right? You think, oh, just because it's a square, it's not fun, right? But let me tell you a few things. You ever flipped over a bounce house?
Have you ever?
Deflated a bounce house? You ever tipped one over all the way to the side? You ever went with the
Bounce off the
basketball
walls?
hoops?
You be bouncing off
Yeah,
the
there was a
walls?
basketball hoops in the corner.
Yep.
Great.
That sounds like an S tier when you're putting it that way at that point.
I'm still putting it as an A because I think the obstacle course is really the most versatile and it's the most fun.
True.
Water slides, if it's hot, you have a water slide, life is good.
Okay.
A tier because you have you can use versatile things for that. And then I think I'm good with a low B or whatever for regular slides.
Valid reasonings.
Yeah.
Valid reasonings, man.
Yeah. So shout outs to bounce houses.
If you want to give us a bounce house, let us know.
A too good for you bounce house.
They low-key would be kind of hard.
They're pretty sick.
How much is it?
To buy one?
To buy a jumper.
Probably a couple $100, $1,000, a couple thousand.
Interesting.
But I mean, you rent them out, so
Yeah, exactly. Every weekend.
charge like $200-$400 for a day.
That's how much you would charge?
I don't know how much they typically are.
I think I would go.
They got to be somewhere around like the couple hundreds.
I think I would go by the hour, to be honest. If I was renting out a bounce house, or if I was.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, I would say probably doing it by the hour is probably better. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to do like a day, whatever, like you're like 400, whatever. But yeah, you can
Next
make back
investment.
you can make back $2,000 very fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And then let's see. Have you been sorry. there's some drama in the studio. Have you been watching anything recently?
Oh, dude, I actually started getting into Modern Family.
Okay.
It's a top tier show. It's so good. It's on my my S tier list of shows. So it's The Office, The Good Place, and Modern Family right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I started watching it, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Great movie or a great show,
You have The Good Place as an S tier?
dude. Okay, I will tell you why.
I don't think I've ever heard of this show.
It's a great show. The plot is great. Character development is good all the way. But what makes it so good is that they wrapped it up in such a good way, whereas like this feels like a good ending. Like this is a great show.
Okay.
So if you haven't watched it, watch The Good Place.
All right. Not bad. Okay.
It also like makes you think like, because it's like about kind of like heaven and hell, but it's called The Good Place or The Bad Place.
Okay.
But it's like your actions. It's like a point system. And so, like, your actions that you do in this life.
Oh, you're watching a show about morals.
No. Well, first off, the main character had no morals at all. But it's like I said, like, character development, like, and then, like, the people she's with, it's good. It's a good show. I like it a lot.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So, Modern Family is what you've been on. Cool.
What about you?
I have been watching the new House of the Dragons.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
The new Game of Thrones.
It's a prequel, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So far, so good. I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
So you watching? Hey, that's fine. It's a prequel.
Yeah, I'm starting.
You can watch
starting
it
in real
after.
time. Exactly. I'm starting it in time. So I'll already know what they're talking about in Game of Thrones.
You think if they did this prequel?
Prequel?
You think if they did this prequel, like as the starter, that Game of Thrones would be as popular as it is today?
No.
So they like Game of Thrones had to be.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is a staple, and then this is just like, it's
a good spin.
spin-offs.
Yeah,
It's like side quest activities. Like it doesn't make the whole story. Like it only
Game of Thrones is the main story.
It pertains to about like one part. And then, like, Game of Thrones is, like, the big expansion of, like, everything.
It's a whole game.
Yeah.
This is the DLC.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the DLC.
Yeah,
right? You're not gonna,
makes sense.
But, yeah, so that's been good. I started Westworld.
I heard that's really... I actually was, like... I would, like, jump in and, like, watch a few scenes. And it looks pretty crazy. Like, it's, like, Wild West, but it's AI, or not AI, but, like, artificial...
Yep.
Yeah.
So those are really about the two things I've been on right now. It's been Westworld and House of the Dragons. I'm also on a mission to watch all of South Park. As you can tell, I just got HBO Max, so I'm definitely using that to my fullest extent.
I like it. I love HBO. You should watch Harley Quinn.
Okay, I got a few other things to finish, but yeah, let me get there.
Fine, fuck you then.
Hey man,
it's fine. Cool.
There's like 5-6 seasons of Westworld.
And they're all hour-long episodes.
And then there's like 28 seasons of South Park.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna finish South Park. That's like one you put on and then you fall asleep to, and then you just keep watching it when you start. You're not going back and watching every single.
Yeah, I already finished the first season, so now I already started the second season.
Okay, so you've seen newer episodes compared to the first season.
I haven't. I mean, I haven't really been watching the newer episodes since I decided to do this, just because I want to keep it like. So I kind of stopped watching, maybe around like season 14, 16.
How many seasons does South Park have so far? It's like
over
18,
25.
Right? Over 25.
They just had their 25th anniversary.
No way. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Because I only know Simpsons is like.
Yeah, season 24, 25. Season 25. Season 25 is going on right now.
And you're watching it all the way through.
All the way from episode 1, baby.
Each season has like what, 15 episodes, 16 episodes?
Not necessarily. Some of them are shorter than others.
Okay, I'm gonna do some math real quick.
Okay, we do this a lot. Let's see. Season 1 had
I'm going to say 20 minutes.
Season 1 had 13 episodes.
Okay.
And they're 22 minutes. But I don't think that I don't know if that includes like the intro and outro. So let's just say 20 minutes.
Okay. Times 25 seasons. So that's 7,150 minutes of episodes. Okay. And that's not even saying
minutes to hours. How many minutes?
7,150.
50. Okay, so that's 119 hours. So 24 divided by, where's your calculator? 24, what am I doing, man? What we got? Let's just say 120. 120 divided by.
If you watch it 5 days straight, that would be 5 days? I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think that's how it works either.
Here, dude, wait, hold on. You're going to make me do scientific calculations.
Exactly, okay. So if there's... Oh, no, because what did you type in? You did 13 episodes for... Or how did you get to 7,000?
Right. So 22 minutes. So let's just say 22 minutes times each episode. So 13 episodes total. That's 286 minutes for one season.
Yes.
There's 25
Approximately,
seasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 seasons, 286 times 25, that's 7,150.
Yeah, so the next season is like 18. So we got to find like the average first.
I'm going to say 15 then.
17. Yeah, it's looking about around under 20.
So 15, even more than you're adding a lot of minutes. You're gonna do this? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, right? Like, you know, if I watch, okay, let's just say for one season, okay, let's just put like 15.
Okay, 15 episodes.
22 minutes
times 22. 330
minutes
for one season.
There's 60 minutes in an hour.
Yes.
So divided by 60. 5 hours I could if I
For
had
each season.
Yeah, if I have 5 hours in my day to do absolutely nothing but watch every episode, could do it, right? I spend about 2 hours at work doing absolutely nothing, so that's about I could finish about a season.
Half a season in a work day.
Yeah, I could finish.
That's crazy.
I could definitely finish a whole season in a week of work if I was like really dedicated to it. But like sometimes I get bored and like watch like in like Westworld or other shit.
Yeah.
Um.
Interesting.
So yeah, let's just say I finish. Let's just say I finish a season a week. 25 weeks. It's a year.
25.
54. That's half a year. Six
like-
months.
I was like, wait.
Sorry, the 2 and the 5 I had them flipped. So yeah, it's about 6 months. It'll take me to finish.
That's a long time though, because you have all your other shows that you're trying to watch. That's a lot.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get it done tomorrow. I'm on a mission to
Okay, binge it. Be like me. 2 times speed. 2 times speed the whole time.
Man. South Park is fun, man. I'm enjoying it.
Is it Trey Stone, right?
What?
The creator?
Trey Parker
Trey Parker.
and Matt Stone.
And see, mix them together.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, again, a lot of like the middle seasons, like the earlier seasons, like I've watched them, so it's like maybe if I don't want to watch an episode that I've already seen 100 times, don't need to watch it. But
Yeah.
I definitely am starting from 1 and just gonna go all the way up to.
Like for me, like South Park, I don't need to watch. Wait, you didn't even include the movies that they had. They have like.
Well, I definitely watched the bigger, badder, uncut one like hundreds of times.
What about the newest, the post-COVID?
No,
or the COVID
exactly.
one?
See, I haven't done it. I haven't watched any of those just because like I'm in it now. But
Or
yeah,
the
so there's
streaming
the
wars or
yeah,
whatever.
so there's the streaming wars post-COVID. But I've seen the bigger, longer, and uncut. There's only 4 movies. Dude, get
Feels
the
like a lot
fuck
more.
away here.
Streaming wars,
South Park,
COVID.
post-COVID, return of COVID. Oh, yeah, I guess only 4. So yeah,
Which one's the larger one? I feel like I've seen that one, but I don't
the
remember
one where
it.
Satan comes to Earth, and then it's like, I don't know.
Oh,
Don't want to spoil a 20-year-old fucking
I know what I'm watching.
a 20-year-old
I'm watching
movie.
tonight then.
Yep. So yeah, so that's about what I've been up to. Living life, getting arrested, watching fucking South Park and Westworld, baby, and House of the Dragons.
Sounds like a life. Sounds like a life.
Sounds like a life, and folks, you can keep up with us and all of our other life activities at the Too Good For You podcast. You can follow us on all of our socials at Too Good For You. That's the number 2, number 2, good, the number 4, and the letter U. And you have us on Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can go ahead and find us there. E-Man, where can they find you, sir?
You can hit me on Instagram at Emmanuel Snap. Everything else I don't want you to find. And Tyson.
You can find me on all my socials at DJXFaro. But I will let you all figure out how to spell that because we are all adults here. And with that, folks, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Peace.